So this time I was gonna do a video about we've been getting a lot of rain, and last night at like 2 in the morning they put us into a flash flood advisory. Here's the summer house or the summer kitchen I didn't show in my yard tour video. Dog's all wet. It's kind of a mess in here, but yeah, it's not the nicest building, and we're probably gonna tear it down at some point. But yeah, over here by the barn where the old cattle shed used to be, I buried the skid loader. It only took the biggest tractor we owned to pull it out, which is 160 horse front wheel assist tractor with duals on it. That took quite a bit. Yeah, right here. Now it's full of water, but this is, well, here's my foot for reference. That's at the bottom. That's a little over, well, it's probably about just over a foot deep. The hole is. And I buried that skid loader here. Now it's full of water because it's still raining. But yeah, there was some roads that got washed out, which if I figure out how to edit it right, I'll show some pictures of the roads covered in water, and some roads that are just taking about a foot of dirt and gravel off of them, and they're washed out. Some of the bridges are, I think there's one or two bridges around here that are kind of sinking in a little bit, and they're either sinking in or their water's getting higher. But yeah, some of them bridges are about to give out. But, yeah, I'm gonna go show y'all the well, our ditch over here is full of water, and then the neighbor's field turned into a shallow lake. So yeah, and here's the ditch, which the other day there was a few inches of water here. There was like 6 inches of water over in the far end where it's deeper by that little blue sign. And I mowed it. I mowed through the standing water with our lawnmower. It didn't care. Now the water's deep enough. It would flood the mower. So I guess I ain't mowing the ditch anytime soon. I also got a hole in my boot. So that's real fun. Yeah. It's just, there's two of our grain trailers out of there's the third one. Yeah, but the equipment tour video is coming out soon, and then I guess I'm gonna do kind of like a mini series type thing on showing off each tractor and maybe the trucks and the combine, stuff like that, and maybe even our main farm pickups. But because one of the other guys that watches these videos, he gave me that idea. This video is one of my friend's ideas, so y'all can figure out which ones you are. But yeah, can't really, this yard's all full of water down here where we stack our hay and stuff. There's some spots where I think someone they had a whole bunch of bales that floated down a creek that was overfilled. Right here. I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna replay once I get over there. On my way over, I figured I'd show you. This little waterway normally does not have very much water in it. That's all got standing water in it down there. And yeah, starting to wash out a few little spots in the field here, which it normally don't do. There. I'm gonna pause the video again, I guess, unless I find something else on the way. Out where there's a whole bunch of water. Yeah, I'm about halfway there through the corn. It looks like there's a lot more once you actually get into the field and start walking. Yeah, this stuff is no fun having all this water. There's spots like there where I just sink into the mud. I only weigh like 130 pounds, and I'm sinking into this. No wonder that skid loader was stuck so bad. This stuff is soft. And where that skid loader was too, there was some rock and gravel. So yeah, I'm just about there. The water, it was about full the other day earlier when I was out there. Yeah, now there ain't much out there, I guess. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah. That's about all that's left. This field over here was full of water this morning. I'm gonna start heading back up to the yard, and I guess I'll probably show you our pasture, which is kind of a low spot, but that's why it's pasture ground, because it was such a low spot and it's too wet to farm, and kind of it would flood in the spring when you need to plant it, so you just got turned into cow. Okay, I guess there's gonna be a second part to this video because something happened and my phone decided to close out the tab. So yeah, my phone's being kind of weird. Here, I'll show you the pasture then. Here's another look on just how much water was down here. Oh, look at that. There's some bird eggs right there. Bird decided to make a nest in the field. Bird's not there anymore. Yeah, it's not good. And their corn this year looks not good because in some spots there's corn that's, about, well, here is my pliers for reference. That's an 8-inch pliers. So there's like 8-inch tall corn, and then there's some corn that's over a foot tall and knee high by the 4th of July. That applies to about half the field. And then there's, my 1 foot's getting kind of wet because the hole in my boot. You can see right there, because there's a hole under this electrical tape, and then the hole got bigger. So now there's a hole there. So yeah, Not good. Hey, and talking about that, like I did in the last video about where I went through the ditch with the lawnmower when it had standing water in it. Zero turns are surprisingly good at mudding. But you get them going up too steep a slope, and they decide to get stuck. They're just fine to mud until you get up a hill. If someone knows of anybody that makes a front wheel assist zero turn, you should send that to me, because I very much want to buy one. Although I don't know how possible it is to make a front wheel assist zero turn, because it's got to have caster wheels on the front. So because otherwise you'd have to run wire to them, and the wire would just sit there and twist. But I'm sure someone would find some way around it. I could probably figure out a way, but it'd be overcomplicated. So yeah, this part of the yard's got a bunch of water in it too. The lots are all wet, full of water. But I think we got like 6.5 inches of rain. It is not good. I probably said that like 8 times by now, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video for a minute here. In this spot, which is fairly high, it's got standing water in it. A couple inches deep. Yeah, this. And it's still raining. Yeah, and I was talking to somebody on the phone. They said there was, they said one of the towns closer over here, they had to go and rescue people or out of their houses because it was flooded. Yeah, even on top of the driveway, there's some spots with water in it. The driveway's up off the ground. Well, I think that's just because it's right where we constantly drive. Yeah, that tractor right there is what it took to pull the skid loader out. And we don't even have that big of a skid loader. Ours is only a 4835 Gale SXT turbo, I think is what it is, which, and it's a base model. It has 0 options. But then again, base models are more reliable because there's less things that can go wrong on them. Our little waterway over here that runs down, floods these trees. Used to always run down over here a lot more. Now there's a little more water in a different spot. Yeah, here is our pasture. This creek normally never has water in it, and stock dam's overfilled, and I think in some spots there's water standing. Oh, yeah, cows are all the way over on the other side in the dry spot. This is a pasture at the home place. Yeah, at least most of our expensive equipment is up high off the ground, or not off the ground, up higher on the hill, because our whole farmyard here was built on a hill, which the house is at the very top of the hill, and then yeah, all the buildings are kind of just a little bit below that. The only building, well, technically 2 buildings, or 3 buildings, well, there's that old chicken coop that, well, it's just the foundation that's left of it now. And then, the little yellow hut at the end of the driveway, the corn crib, and then the hoop shed are kind of on lower ground. But yeah, I am gonna let you go, and I'm gonna go probably change into some drag clothes and do something else. Bye.